Just because, like, Swaggy was the...
Don't talk
I'm
so loud.
shouting.
I know,
I'm shouting.
I know.
Just because Swaggy was the one that, like, is really, like, the ringleader and talking shit, like, does that really make it okay for me to just, like, leave the other people who are, like, my friends?
Mm-mm.
It doesn't make it okay.
No, you don't have to do that.
Yes, I do.
Why?
They're all going to want me out. They're not going to trust me. They're going to be like, you're not our friend. Like, that's how it's going to happen. Like, they're going to be out for blood, Tyler. And, like, how can I be convinced that the Winstons and Brett and whatever, like, they're going to just, like, keep me? Like, I'm still, no matter what decision I make, I'm at the bottom of it. I have the ability to be, like, back on, like, good graces with people that are genuinely my friends, or, like, the bottom of an alliance that was solidified.
You're not at the bottom, though.
But
and there's not a solidified alliance.
Do you see what I'm saying, though? Like, do you realize that, like, this, making this decision is going to literally, like, ruin my friendship with them, even outside of this game?
No, it's not.
No, it will.
It's not.
And I know this is going to sound crazy, but even, like, picking up on the energy of Jess and Cody, for example, like, they've watched, they know what's happening. You can already tell who they like and don't like. Like, it is so clear that they really didn't like Fessy and I. Like, clear.
And you?
I said goodbye. First of all, when I said hello, they barely looked at me. And then when I said goodbye to Cody, I was like, it was so nice meeting you. And he was like, yeah. Like, he looked at me and was dead in my eyes like I was a fucking gremlin. I was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. Like, I'm just picking up on all this stuff, and it's like, I have to ask myself the question. It's like, how do I explain then, after all this is said and done, to Rockstar and Haley, who I'm not going to tell if I do this until after it happens.
Why?
They're going to be, you think I should tell them before?
Yeah, to keep them in your good graces. And they know, and they're scared of you. That's why they are up here 24/7. I put fear in them when they came to me and said, why did you tell Kaitlyn that Swaggy's been talking behind her back and calling her sketchy and a cannonball? I said, you know exactly why I told her that. And they didn't say a thing.
They also told me that you did something different.
What did I do?
They told me that you were like, she said that. Like, that's a huge problem. Like, that's something I'm going to have to take up with her. That's a major problem.
Mm-mm.
And that was a few
That's
days
exactly the words that came out of my
Well,
mouth.
that happened. I'm sure that happened as well, but they said...
And they sense this. They sense this happening, me and you. And they're threatened by it because Fessy is making them threatened by it.
What do you mean? What do you mean Fessy?
Fessy won't look me in the eye, ever, now. The past 2 or 3 days. All 3 of them are
So you
scared.
didn't say what I just said that they said you said? You never said that, Tyler?
No. Ask them.
Is there a chance that you just forgot that you said that?
What? That I said what? That you...
That you were like, they said something like, and they were like, why would you tell Kaitlyn that what Swaggy was saying or
And
whatever?
I said,
and then
you
were
know
like,
exactly why.
Or no, that they fuck. Let me like get it right. They said something that basically in response you were like, oh, they said that you said I never said that to her, and like that's a huge problem if she made that up.
Why would I say you made that up?
I don't know.
To
I'm just
them,
saying that's
to
what they
them.
said to me.
Why would I
I'm
say
just
you
saying
made
that's
it
what
up
they
to
said to
them?
me. I'm just saying that's what they said to me. This was like 3 days ago. Do I believe them? No. I believe you. I just wanted to let you know that's what they said.
And I knew that, they're up here for a reason, 24/7. They're sleeping in your bed. They're cramming in your bed for a reason. They want you to make sure that you think you're still with them and they have you.
Okay, so we'll evict Swaggy. That's fine. So
I'm just like, I know, like...
I trust you. I'm just like really freaking out now. Like, I'm gonna do it. I just keep remembering like the replay in my head of my cousin telling me before I got here, like, we have 3 rules, Kaitlyn. Rule number 1, don't embarrass the family. Rule number 2, don't make any big moves too early. That was rule number 2. It's week 2.
But it's not necessarily like a big move because
It's huge. You know it's huge.
It's huge, it's big, but there's a purpose. It's not like you're just doing this for no reason. Like,
no, I know.
he straight up is talking behind your back.
Do you think he's like really talking bad? Like to the diary room and stuff too? Like saying he doesn't trust me and...
100%. Because that's what why would he say that to me?
Okay, yeah. I just have to keep being reminded of that.
I know. And I know that them being up here all the time is like,
Really
I don't want to come up and interrupt and like kick them out. Because like, I know they're your friends, but like, they're doing it for a reason.
I know.
And they did the same thing to me last week. They try to like reinforce their ideas. You know? By just like...
It just sucks. Like, yeah.
And there's no reason why you can't still be friends with them. Because you're going to need people like that in this game.
I don't think they're going to want to be friends with me.
Why?
Do you think I should just tell Haley?
Well, then they weren't your real friends at all.
So I'm going to tell Haley, Fessy, and Rockstar like 10 minutes before it happens then.
They're going to try to talk you out of it.
I'm not going to care. But I have to tell them before so they're not just sitting there. So I'm literally going to make it 10 minutes before. I'm just going to say, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm not even going to give them specifics. I'm just going to say, I'm about to do something you're really not going to like, and I'm sorry.
You got to like... Yeah, no. That's what you can do. And you know you have safety with Sam.
And I'm going to make like a speech too. I'm going to be like, I never thought I was going to do this. But given the fact that the stars are aligned, Tyler won the veto, and now I have the opportunity to put someone up, after everything I've heard that you've said about me these past 2 weeks, like, I'm not going to be walked all over. You're not my puppet master. You're not this. You're not that. Like, you allowed as a person, we're going to chill in Woodland Hills after, but swaggy go, sorry.
You know, America's going to fall in love with you when you do that.
I don't know that they will. I like really don't think Jessica and Cody even like liked me. They were like
That's
legit
not
rolling
true.
their eyes at me.
They are told to come in and do that kind of stuff.
They were loving JC. They were loving Haley. They were like legit loving them. I mean, and
You
again, do I
can't
really
base
give a
that
fuck
off-
what
you
they think
can't
about me?
base it
No,
off
I don't
of
like
that.
them either.
You can't base it off of that. You can't base any decisions off of that kind of stuff. Off of just...
I just have to like keep like you have to keep like reminding me like that like okay Kaitlyn like they've been talking about you like.
And I would never even have like proposed this and tried to like work with you on this if